in the current generation we're in, compared to what we had in the past, like your 19 whatevers, I don't know what to say, people would view you as a different person with the hairstyle you have. But in this generation, you can do whatever you want to do. Nobody actually cares.
A couple of years ago, and this guy hit on me because of my hair, because it was relaxed just for a week, because, you know, yeah, I think I was going for a farewell to a girl's thingy, so I wanted to be
The it guy.
Yeah, that's why I did it. So imagine I do it for a girl and then a guy hits on me. What?
I think even girls now are accommodating the fact that they can do whatever hairstyle. Whatever. We can do whatever hairstyle they do. You go to Brahma and you find guys with braids. Nobody criticizes. The thing is, when I would look back to like 3 years back, it was so many restrictions I had with my hair, dog.
Yeah.
You know, you get your teachers coming to you. What hairstyle is that? It's not allowed in school.
Yeah.
But then restrictions we have from school to work to the society to everybody is expecting a certain look from a guy, a certain look from a girl. It's not
no more there.
Yeah. Okay, my mom is one person that is just, boy, do whatever.
Okay, and your
my dad, the fights I had with my dad.
Was he in the army?
No, he's a pastor. So he kind of expects something from you. You know, when I used to go to church. I was a circuit kid. I used to go to church with like your shirts down there, tie them up, and have that funky hairstyle. It's red or blue, whatever. You see him, because usually he'd go to church first and I follow him. When I follow him, he doesn't ever say no that way whatsoever.
Because he sees you at the church.
At the church. What I do obviously would have reflect his status, if I may put it. It affects whatever he does.
But you're your own man.
I am. But then generally in the society, I'm my dad's son. Amos's kid did this, you get me? But now he's like, it's fine. Because the moment you get to make them understand who you are, that's key.
They're into education, so they meet so many different kids. So I feel like that helped with me and my career choices and them having an open mind about stuff. And also, they never really put any restrictions on my life.
Yo, that's lucky.
They were like, we teach you what we teach you at home. I'm a farm boy, bro. So more all the time.
No influence.
But there are, of course, people around me, but I've never been influenced by my friends or anything.
Would you say like moving into an area like Johannesburg, maybe Braamfontein, would strengthen your mind on what to have on hair? The kind of, because you would agree with me if I say if you take a guy from KZN and a guy from Gauteng and put them in one place,
they don't look alike.
They don't look alike. Yeah. The influences, everything is just different.
It's different.
So society does play a role in our
lives. It does. Because like maybe now I would color my hair. But before I was like, nah, man, I feel too old for that. You know, I call this a metropolitan city because you come as you are. Like there are people who come here and they are a totally different person when they go home.
Sure.
Why?
I agree with you.
Why? What drives that? It's because of where you come from. It's a whole different thingy going on here. And when you come here, you become your true self.
What do you think about girls, dog, with natural hair?
I love girls with natural hair. I think.
What type? Is it dreadlocks?
Anything
afro?
Natural. Anything natural. I've had this debate with so many girls, man. I have a friend who thinks that because she's got a Brazilian, guys are going to look at her more. But with me, it's the opposite. Like, if two girls pass, right?
Yeah.
Even the system of approach is different. The way I approach a girl who's got natural hair and the approach of one who's got a weave on.
They're still girls, bro.
Okay, let me say I'm more me when I am with a natural girl. When I'm with, then I feel superficial. I feel like she's superficial. She might prove me wrong.
I think that if we were to look at girls and categorize them as you're a weave girl, you're a natural girl, it would be a problem in the long run.
Why?
Because I'm looking at an influence.
All right.
They influence each other directly and indirectly.
Okay, how so?
I like girls that have bald head.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Man. They so like the natural. See like a dark skinned girl.
Those with Kenyan sisters.
Man. I like those. But then look at dreadlock girls.
Yeah.
Look at dreadlock. Look at afro girls. It's the same maintenance as the one with the weave. It's same everything. Thing is, personality.
Personality.
Sometimes, I think, is what drives a person to a certain hairstyle. There's this saying about girls that your hair is your crown.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that so much.
Yeah.
Because it makes a person respect their identity more. You know, you take so much care for your hair. They spend hours on their hair. Even guys these days, you spend hours on your hair. Because you make sure that you wear that crown with so much pride.
Okay.
No one can kind of demote you from that position you're in, because it's yourself.
Yeah.
Look at the age we live in now. You see a girl that has natural hair or maybe an afro or something like that, they perceive as someone doesn't, like you're not rich, or maybe you're poor because you have your natural hair, something like that. And then your girls with like weaves and whatnot.
Upper echelon.
It's social
Prejudices.
People expect that from you. So I think that kind of restricts people from the creativity they can have with their nature. And just embracing what you have is the power, I think. In the morning, I make sure I wash it. It must always be clean. And I was given advice that you shouldn't moisturize your hair with like oily products because they stay on top of the hair. You should find the creams, more like creams, because they go in. When they melt, most of them, they just go in. That's how you should, even avocado oil.
Avocado oil.
Take avocado and put it in your hair.
Okay, olive oil.
Raw olive oil.
Yeah.
Like shop olive oil, the one you cook with.
It's good for my skin. I don't do much for my skin. I just put olive oil. I mix my lotion with olive oil. And it works for my hair. Like, I went to my barber. So he asked me, what do you use for your hair? Because he gave me a recommendation of hair food. So that hair food had avocado oil, actually. And I added olive oil to it. And so I'm guessing when it sunk in, it took some of that oil.
It's rich.
Yeah. Guys, there are some people who are more faithful to their barbers and hairdressers than they are to their spouses.
I think they don't know how to do it themselves.
Nah, man, it's all about, look, a person who takes care of your hair is so important in your life. It's so important. Like,
you know, when you get to a barber shop and then the barber that always cuts your hair is not.
It's not. Bro, then you have to explain again. Okay, I want my hair like this, and it's so it's traumatizing.
It's as if they want to try. I had long hair. I had like a huge afro, bro, and the trim line was right here. That guy was new. I didn't know he was new. The usual barber that I usually go to was not there. He went home for some, I don't know, whatever. And when I got there, I saw, and I had to cut my hair then because it was not becoming. I wasn't looking too good at that. Yeah, that guy, from here to here.
Oh, film panda. That means that he gave him a ball.
To here, and he's so sure about what he's doing. He's like, "No, don't worry, I can fix this."